Live Yoga YouTube. I'm happy that you are here. I love you. I think you're great. You're a really good person. Even if you've made mistakes. I've made mistakes too. So I'm just dropping this little love letter to you right here, just for finding this. I think that's incredible. But also, just to let you know, we're in this together. And so this love letter says, I love you, not because I'm trying to pander, but because I truly love the fact that we coexist. You are where you are, doing the best you can. Whether you agree or not is none of my business. I am where I am, and I'm doing the best that I can. And once again, whether you agree or not is none of my business. So it's special that we arrive here. And I thought it might be helpful for you to get a little bit of a sense of what this yoga is about on this page. So on this page, you'll find a few practices, and these practices are really more about you getting to know you getting to know your deeper self, you freeing up some space to maybe receive a little grace, a little more support, that support that you know you want, we all want. So breath and movement practices, you'll find them here. They'll be slow and gentle. They're mindful. They can be helpful. If your back is hurting, there's a practice for that. It's not the only practice for that, but it's a practice for that. And if your back is hurting, maybe you give it a go and see what happens. There's some yoga here, a practice for when your heart is hurting a little. It's not the only practice for a hurting heart, but it is a practice that maybe will help. And so if your heart is hurting, you can give it a go. You can let me know what you think. There's practices here that integrate not just breath and movement, but also breath and movement and mantra. And so mantra is a beautiful part of yoga. It helps us to stabilize the mind. Mantra are protective. They give us a place to stand. They give the mind a place to focus. We all know, or maybe we don't, but if you want to know, it's difficult to pay attention through the duration of one single breath. If you don't believe me, try one inhale, one exhale, and just notice how quickly the mind pops away. Mantra is a way to stabilize the mind a bit, so that we're not just focusing on the breath, although the breath is stabilizing, but a mantra can help us with a little more protection. You'll also find on here some sweet guided meditations. Those can be very helpful if you're just getting into a practice of meditation, or they can be helpful if you're just feeling like you'd like a friend. But I encourage you to start feeling your capability to meditate on your own. You can do this. And if you have questions about that, please don't hesitate to drop me a line. And then finally on this page, you'll also find some poetry. That's just an indulgence of mine. Be gentle with me. Look at it if you like, listen if you like, or just disregard. But it is poetry that's been generated because of my yoga practice, for whatever that's worth. My dears, you're special. This world is sometimes chaotic and sometimes peaceful, and it fluctuates. Let's do our best to find that balance as we ride those waves. And maybe some of the practices here will be helpful for you. They've been helpful for me. I'll leave things here every once in a while. I'll take some things down. In any case, I'm happy that you're here. However you found me, thank you. And if you would like to be in touch or learn more about me, you can find me at knowthyselfyoga.com. Hey! All right, my dear. Please be well, love one another, love a lot, and just see what it's like to let that be the way you serve.